Oh, fucking hell. I wonder if maybe it's cutting me off at an hour. Just going to read this and I'm going to go though. Right. I'll just read it. Maybe Nathan will come back. So, now's the perfect time to act, for you can easily build momentum and make headway. What you want will come to fruition if you proceed confidently. And what I was saying was, sorry, I think it's maybe cut me off at an hour. I think that's maybe what's happening, but fuck knows. But yeah, the moon is in Mars. That's your feelings. Very playful, fun. Like I said, it's my favourite for a reason. It's just fun, playful, flirty energy. People are generally in a good mood, right? But Leo can be dramatic too, and so it just depends what's going on in people's lives. And Mars is about action. So Mars, as I said, it is sex too, but it's the planet of action. So Mars in Leo, well, wouldn't fucking hang about. Do you know what I mean? So it makes people do things. But I feel there's this underlying tone of think about it, it makes people do things. So for whoever this is for as well, it can be about, you know, if people like, I mean, if people aren't as self-disciplined as Nathan and I, and you are lustful beings, but can't contain that, you know, because I'm being serious actually now, you know, lust is, yeah, because I mean, you know, because a lot of these twin flame cards say that as well about, it's not one of the ones I really use a lot on the channel, but it's, you know, one is like, I lust for you. And it is, it's like, you know, you do lust for your twin flame, like, you know, it is like a desire, and it's like, you know, like I said the other week, didn't I? I was like, you just want to grab them and do stuff. Like, but that's anybody that fancies anyone, you want to do that. But it's kind of like, I think desire is more a word that I prefer. But it's kind of like, but when we talk about lust, when it's kind of like karmic stuff as well, like, you know, that kind of lust can be involved in toxic karmic sort of dynamics too. So that's where it's like when I've channeled about, you don't really want to be confusing if someone has been in a lustful, toxic karmic dynamic, if for whoever that makes sense to then go straight to like lustful kind of that kind of sex with your twin. I wouldn't advise it, you know. It depends. Like, I just seriously not. I mean, fucking good luck with that though, with what twin flames are like. But let me know how that goes. Answers on a postcard. But it's, you know, just if you can, somebody needs to have some self control, and because all jokes aside, just yeah, the connections that the brain and the body makes and all of that. I've said it before. It's different. I mean, I really actually probably would like. Maybe I could sort of. I mean, I'm too tired now, but it's like, you know, for a woman, huge, because you hold your trauma in your womb, and that's what. Remember, I am a womb healer, so I do that deeper on 1-to-1s, but yeah, it's why. I mean, a woman's body is really powerful. Like, you know what I mean? It's like you're. Yeah, your body. Yeah. Anyway, actually, I don't want to go into that. I'll do that another. I'll do that another time. Maybe on a Scorpio moon or something. I get what they're saying, but I'm like, but I feel for a man too. Like, so that's how I know how to be for a woman. But I feel for a man too. It's like I feel like it's kind of like some men are just so driven by that lust and that primal need to do something about it. I'm obviously channeling the energy of this card, by the way, and it's pretty fucking hilarious. Um, And I feel that's really what, you know what I mean? Like, that's when a lot of men, I feel, from conversations and what I've tuned into, can know the difference. Is that because for a long time they're driven by sex, basically. And, oh, I see that. I want it. I'm going to have it if she's up for it. Or whatever. I don't know how it goes. Hopefully, you know what I mean? But it's kind of like, then it's when it's twin flame true love, or just true love. You know, people aren't twin flames, but that's no us around here, guys, unless it's the lurkers. And I wish you love too, whoever you are. Even if you're one of my haters, you deserve love too. A lot of it, to help you come out of the hate. But it's kind of like, I feel when your heart keeps coming back to that same person, and there's the lust and the desire, and your heart's been loyal, even if it's been like quietly kind of loyal in a kind of dream fantasy world. Because again, that's what I think is really sad about this journey, is I feel a lot of divine well, I fucking know a lot of divine masculines, that's what they, like, they thought it was just, they thought it was like not going to be that returned from the twin. Do you know what I mean? Like, honestly, like a lot of the women I've spoke to it's like, oh yeah, we really had something, but it was such a long time ago. And yeah, that usually kind of goes like a sad story like that. And it's, anyway, so I truly want to share as much of my life with my twin. She thinks it's only sex on my brain, but making good memories is it really is. Wait a minute, that's kind of like wait a minute, I'm just trying to work this shit out. But that would be my one thinks that about me. Fucking tell you what, I mean, fucking, if that's the fucking case, I don't know how the hell. Anyway, I'm not gonna separate my stuff and stuff. I'm just gonna, everything else you've said. Yeah. I truly want to share as much of my life with my twin. Thinks it's only sex that it's on my brain, but making good memories is paramount. Yeah, because that is really the thing. When you're in the divine feminine energy, it's like, of course you want all that with them. Do you know what I mean? But it's like, it's more the little things, isn't it? Like, actually, right, I'm being far too honest again, but fuck it, I'm just leaning right into it, right? Look, see what I mean? I'm doing it right now. I'm taking action, and I'm just coming to the edge and sharing even more honestly than what I usually do. But again, whereas, like, I never know when it's, like, more than what I've done, because it's like I share all the time honestly anyway, so it's like, fuck it. But it's like, what actually really quite triggered me, apart from watching folk, apart from the fucking pandemic being spoken about loads on that stupid fucking film, what was really triggering me was like, it was like, there was one bit where there, although I don't know, I was about to say I couldn't imagine them, but I could. It's like, there was one bit where they were like lying on the grass and they were talking, and he was like behind her, but like sort of like playing with her hand, and then like kind of like he was stroking his hand up and down, like, it's just things like, you know what I mean? It's like, it was quite intimate, you know, they weren't doing anything, you know what I mean, they were just talking, like. And then there's another bit where it's like, he's like asked what her favourite book is, and she's like, nobody's ever asked me that before. But it's quite sad, because she's a writer. In the film, she's a writer, and he's like, you're a writer, and nobody's ever asked you what your favourite book is. And again, I knew I was getting downloads about that as well, that it's like, around a lot of masculine energies, like, there's not many people around them that have ever bothered to sort of look deeper into them. Or ask them, you know, like, I don't know, just like maybe all they see is like one side of them. But yeah, it's the normal shit, isn't it? Like, it's like whenever I've went anywhere, like when I go to Spaddies and that with my mum or like one of my pals or something, it's like, as much as I'm grateful to be there with whoever I'm there with, I'm always just fucking thinking, what would it be like if I was here with him? Like, that's one thing. Like, do you know what I mean? It's a shame. It's like I'm fucking cheating on them in a way, but it's not in the cheating way a romantic person, if you know what I mean. But I'm like, and the thing is, whoever I'm away with always knows that too. Like, they always know that. So they, you know, I cheat in a different way. I'll be out for lunch or something, and I'll be thinking, I wonder what it'd be like if I was here with him. Or it's like, I'm just strolling along a woodland walk with a friend, and I'm like, what would it be like if I was here with him? It's literally always what I'm thinking. The normal shit that people take for granted. Or you're walking along with your coffee in the rain, and I'm like, that'd be fucking fun if I was just walking along here with him. But sometimes when it's been misty, I've been like, what the fuck would I do if I just bumped in? Do you know what I mean? It's like, but this is what all twin flames doing. So I'm just talking out loud. Because what you'd probably do in reality is run away and hide, you know, because that's the thing, you know. You're safe in your little daydream, but then when you're actually you're like, oh, what? Wait a minute. This isn't when it was meant to happen. And that's why I always say, it's not going to happen when you're looking your best and it's a Saturday night and you go to the bar. I don't know why I'm talking like this, because this is not the shit that I do in my life right now. You know what I mean? It's just not. But you know what I mean? It's not going to be when you want it to be, when you're looking your best, feeling your best. yes, it probably is going to be when you're distracted. It's going to be, I've said this all along, it's going to be when you're sitting in your jammies and, you know, you're not giving a fuck and you're engrossed in some kind of film and you're going to get the next bag of family fucking crisps that you shouldn't be eating, and, you know, it's going to be stuff like that. That's that's my feeling. And you know why? Because you stopped giving a fuck. Because you let go. It's because you fucking let go. And then, oh, look what happens. You know what I mean? And if that hasn't happened to you, it's a combination of it's not the right time and you've not let go. You know what I mean? And like I say all the time, there's a set fucking divine timer for twin flames to get together. It's not like they're all getting together the same day, but I feel like it gets, you know, you're meant to do the shadow work, you're meant to do all the work on yourself, but I really just think there is some kind of set timer and all this shit. And you just got to accept you can't control it anyway, because you can't control another person, and why would you want it? And if you do want it, you have to address that. Boom, drop the mic, love that. And again, I've had these conversations with myself too over all these years. I'm interested in connecting just as much as any roll in the hay. Yeah. I want her to see my true colours. Yes, exactly. And the thing is, so do I. Like, there's fucking loads that I don't talk, you know what I mean? Like, I want my twin to see the uncensored bits. Oh, that doesn't sound right, but I didn't mean it like that. I meant, like, you know, like, I can't go into detail about some of the topics that I talk about for obvious reasons on here. And, yeah. So, do you mean I've got that in me too? It's just not as strong as other people because I've fucking said it. Like I said, the thing I'm not joking about is I've told enough fucking stories. Do you know what I mean? You can get talking. Right, so that's for whoever that's for. Right, so 36. But I suppose oh, look, and I've just opened it up with the page. Courage, taking a leap of faith, overcoming fear and accepting risk. Right, so there's definitely something about, look, this is very clear. And again, it triggers me when I give messages like this because I've been doing it for fucking ages now. And it's not that it never happens, but I can kind of feel like that, and I hear you. Just passing on the message. I'm just doing what I'm fucking here to do, right? Facing the unknown is the only choice you really have right now if you want to progress. It's okay to be afraid. Now's the time to take a risk that is not calculated, to feel the exhilaration. I swear it says this. As you ready yourself for a leap of faith. Spirit is present, so let go of fear. You're called to express your true self. Look what you just said. Listen to your heart and soul, not your head. Come to the edge and discover that you can fly. You must step into unfamiliar so that you may find your miracles. Love it. And then loyal heart, and I'm definitely going to go. I need a coffee. And do you know why I drink coffee before I go to my bed? Because I'm a fucking rebel. It doesn't keep me up. Oh, soulmates as well. 35. Fidelity, loyalty, and devotion. Evidence of loyalty will appear in your life. Others will prove they are faithful. Oh, this is going to make me fucking cry. Who is this for? This is the moment it all happens to us. Evidence of loyalty will appear in your life. Others will prove they're faithful to you, and you will in turn commit fully to them. There is a sure and abiding certainty in your heart. Know that Spirit is always loyal to you. No matter the outer circumstances in your life, trust and have faith. Oh, there's have faith again. You're eternally loved and always divinely protected and divinely directed. That is what, by the way, I've got so many other folk that I trust saying that too. You know, like Spirit's redirection is Spirit's protection, or like that, you know, you're being, it's whatever mysteries surround your union, it's for a reason. Your partnerships, friendships and romantic relationships all have many qualities in common right now. Honest devotion, faithfulness and a loyal heart are being shown to you. Are you as loyal in return? Now is the time for a heartfelt commitment and trusting in divine protection. Your long-term loyalty to your goals is becoming evident in the world of conditions where your aspirations for success assume form and reality. Success is finally taking shape. If you're loyal to your dreams, faithful to your plans while remaining flexible, devoted to serving others, you will be shown proof of your true prosperity or divine inheritance. This is a time for a joyful celebration of spirit, your manifesting partner. But you could also take that to be like your manifesting partner, you and your true twin flame. So that doesn't go for whoever I was chanting for that's fucking, you're being hoodwinked. That's for a divine masculine that's been hoodwinked, I'm telling you. Or it's a past situation. It might be past. But yeah, your manifesting partner is your twin flame. It's like, so that's why they got me to say that about like I know that I do that, and I don't care about saying that is what I do, because I know that that's what all yous do. And I know that any twin flame anything, or, sorry, I'm just laughing because I knew what I meant to say there, and I'm just going to leave it at that, right? If you're a true twin flame, and you've got a twin flame, you do it too. So, do you know what I mean? It's like, I'm basically saying, if I do that, as I'm looking at the wee couple on the beach walking along holding hands, your twin flame does it too. So yeah, if I do that about mine does it about me. Fucking tell you. So, respect your relationships. Oh, 1111, it's time. It's time. 1111 is an important number for twin flames. It symbolises the harmony and balance of soul counterparts. Remember, that's about waking up. And love conquers all. You begin to feel your heart beat faster when you're close. Yeah, and they keep showing me separation, but I feel it's because the separations are ending here. And you may be about to be surprised. There's just shit. There's shit kicking off. There's shit kicking off. And update us further down the line if that was you. You got some Leo action. Right. Nathan, it's absolutely bedtime. I'm fucked. But it was not your fault. I enjoyed talking to only you, knowing that other people will watch this after. They don't need to, because it actually gets saved as private, and I could just bottle it and not let these be out here, and we had a little private conversation to ourselves. But I wouldn't do that, because it'll help someone. But it might take a while to appear, because it seems to do that anyway. So, sleep well, and yeah, email me, and we can just tell me the times that suit you. This goes for anyone, right? Just tell me the times that suit you, and then I'll get back to you with what suits me. 30-minute free chat. If I've never met you, it's just to get to know me one-to-one and tell me the kind of things that you would want to do in a session. And it would be wise, yeah, just kind of briefly tell me things, and then I can tell you what kind of session would work for that. But obviously, Nathan, me and you already told me in the email. But yeah, for anyone else. But anyway, I'm going to go. See you later, guys. Bye.